Hello, my name is Bailey and I'm going to teach you how to make 3D art. This is a cheap project that you can do in a matter of minutes. You can get all the stuff at a dollar store. First you need a poster board. You can get any size you want, it really costs $2 at the dollar store. You also need some of these. You get these at the dollar store that are in the flower section. You also need some paintbrushes. If you don't have any laying around the house, you can always buy them at the dollar store. You will need this type of blue paint. You need black and white paint, this silver sparkle paint, and some gold sparkles. You'll also need scissors and a tracer. If you don't have any tracer, you can always buy them at the dollar store, or you can print them off of the internet. You also need some seashells. You can get these at the dollar store. You have to get them small or medium, so the big one will not hold on the poster board. You will need a bowl full of water, and you need a paint tray. If you don't have a paint tray, you can use a piece of paper. Okay, so let's get started. First you want a big spot. I use for a sponge. Get a lot quicker to do it. You want to color the whole poster board in black because if you're doing a dark scene, like an ocean like I'm doing to show you, you will want to use black. If you're doing a light scene, like a meadow, you want to use white because it gives it a light a light background to use. Also, if you're not doing like the beach or anything, if you want to do the beach or a house thing, you can use two different kind of colors. You can do black and white if you want to do a grass and a sky thing. A sky picture. Okay. Also, when you're doing it, you want to make sure you get all the edges. I'm not doing the edges to show you because that would take up more time. But I did do what I'm doing right here on the edges because it'd be a lot clicked off. Okay, after you're done, it should look something like this. It should look something like this. Let me get the edge here. Okay, it should look something like this after you are done. After you're done, you want to take the end of the pencil and draw a squiggly line so you can see it. Okay? So that would be your background for the squiggly line on the picture that I have. What you want to do is the top section. When I want to do that, you want to add some of the blue paint, and then you want to add some of the sparkles, the silver sparkles, in with the paint, and then you want to add a little bit of black. You can always add more black if you have to, but you can't take away. So don't put a lot in because black is a really good So you want to take a big paintbrush. So you mix that all in together, and it will give you this type of color. Okay, so you want to take it, and that want to gently move it around here. And you can tell right here that you can see the sparkles. The sparkle will pop out more when you add the sparkles on the bottom. So you don't have to do it hard, it's gently. Because when you do it when the paint is still wet, more black will show up on it. So you don't want to add too much black in the mixture when you're mixing the paint together. You want to use a big paintbrush. If you want to do it more nicer, you can use a smaller paintbrush, but it will give you, you have to do it more time. And more time consuming to do it with a smaller paintbrush. Okay. After you're done, it should look something like, ew. So let me fix that. Okay, it should look something like this. Okay, after you're done, you kind of want... Okay, so let's put that to the side and I'll show you how to make the dolphins that is going onto that. Yeah. I always have some cut out and painted for you for demonstration. So this is what it should look like. You can use any color you would like. You don't have to do dolphin. You can use any sea creature. You can draw you on, or you can trace it, or you can get a tracer off the internet.
No, you can't get a tracer off the internet. You can get a picture off the internet.
You can get a picture off the internet. Sorry. You don't need a piece of paper. You can use cardboard or paper. It depends how thick you want it. So I will use a tracer and my pen. And a pen. So then want to trace it over here, and all you have to do is trace it. If you don't like tracing things, you can always draw it on or take it off the internet. But you want to make sure if you get a picture off the internet, you get a plain white one, so you can paint it yourself. All you have to do is cut this out. Now, I'm using these kind of scissors, but you kind of want a smaller pair of scissors with a sharp tip, so you can get around these sharp edges. Okay, so I already had two cut out already. Now, I'm doing this quick, so I'm not using the glue stick. I'm using the hot glue gun.